Belize Telemedia Limited employee Edwin Sho was on the job in Ruin Creek on Monday when tragedy struck. The utility pole he was working on suddenly collapsed, plunging Sho to his death. He and a co-worker had been conducting operations at Jubilee Ministries when the incident occurred. Jason Twist is an elder at the church. He was inside the building with Sho's co-worker when they heard the lamppost crash to the ground.
We heard a loud bang, and then from there, we realized that something seriously happened.
Sho was found motionless on the ground. Next to him was the ladder he used to climb to the top of the post. At his feet, lying flat on the ground, was the post that had been standing tall only moments before.
We couldn't do anything. We couldn't touch the guy. His partner that was working with him said, let's not touch him. But from the moment we saw him there, we realized that he was gone. No movement.
An initial investigation has revealed that the post was decayed below the surface of the ground. As a result, the pressure of Sho's body weight and his ladder could have caused the post to snap. Twist says it was impossible to tell with just a glance that the condition of the post below surface was significantly deteriorated.
There was no way to tell that that post was rotting. You have to look way down to see because it snapped away from the bottom, from the base, right? And I don't know how many other posts is like that, but my goodness, when we saw that post on the ground, it was really hollow inside at the bottom.
Sho's death has gripped the Mayan community with sadness. When he was not on the road carrying out his duties, he was creating cultural music alongside his lifetime friend, Alex O. He and Sho were garnering local and regional attention for their unique blend of Punta rock music and Maya lyrics.
We got into music because of the COVID, where it was that took over the world. And as young men, we brought out music. His first release was Corona in Mopan Maya, where we did together. And when he did it, it was a hit in the Maya community. So we decided that it's something we really love to do. And we decided that we want other cultures to get involved. And that's why we did the music with background, where it's from the Creole culture. And we also do Punta, where it's from the Garifuna. So we add our Maya lyrics to the music to give it a combine to all cultures, But Edwin is a very talented young man, young individual.
Both men have been friends for the last decade, or introduced Sho to the keyboard as a child. As adults, they opened a music studio together in Belmopan, where Sho was preparing for his first musical gig in Mexico. Alex O says he would give anything to have one last moment with his friend.
The name of the studio, when it started, was SMG Studio. So after a while, we changed it and we said, since we're doing Maya, we should change the studio name to Amaya. So we changed it to Akawada Studio. And Akawada in Maya means, you don't say it. It's really, really hard being front here thinking about it, but Edwin was a really good friend of mine. And I would like to speak to him one more chance, like you said. And I would tell him, Ed, Akawada, meaning it's our phrase,
At home, Sho and his common-law wife were expecting his first child. Aurelio Sho, Edwin's cousin, was like a brother and an advisor.
I'm a little older than him, and he would ask me a lot of personal questions. And he asked me, he said, by Sho, because I'm also Sho, And he asked me on one occasion, just recently actually, he said, boy, I want to be a daddy, You think that I'll change by, you think that I'll change with my music? I tell him, no man, your child will be proud of you because you have big hits, you want to be, we superstar, here in Belize.
Aurelio Sho is calling for a thorough investigation into the tragic incident.
To me, there is no kind of compensation that would total the loss that occurred, But I also want to say that I think the DJ and even B.T.L need to be very careful and to take more I guess, ownership of their employees, whereas they ensure that their safety is a priority, that, and that they're well cared for, and in this case that a proper investigation occur, and that there is no such boycotting or wherever they say, oh, this happened because of his fault or whatever.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.